So a question that I get all the time from outdoor living contractors is how often should I be posting on social media? You want to post on social media because that's how you reach new people, right? Like I've used this analogy before. If your business is the best business out there, best prices, best quality, like you're quick as hell, like if it's the best business out there, but nobody knows it exists, would you make any money? The answer is no, right? And so you could argue that honestly, having awareness, having people know who you are and know that you exist is more important than being the best at what you do. Just think about it. If nobody knows you exist, even though you're the best, you're not going to make any money. And even if a few people know you exist, even if you're the best price, all of that, you're still only going to make a little bit of money. So with social media, your goal is to reach new people, right? Your goal is to have awareness. Your goal is to get in front of people so that they know you exist. And that is where this awareness really comes in. Now, to answer the question, there's no super blunt answer. Like I know everyone wants to hear you need to post at least once a week or something like that. The reality is that's not true. And I think a lot of other social media gurus we'll talk about things like that. They'll say, well, I'll post on Tuesday and Thursday and at 4 p.m. right after you've eaten Cheerios, or like they have some kind of crazy freaking idea that if you do a rain dance before you post, then you're gonna get a lot more views. And it's bullshit. It's not true. Like the algorithm rewards consistency. And so that's really the answer. Post as many times as you can consistently keep up with. If that's only once a week, post once a week. If that's only once a month, post once a month. If it's once a day, post once a day. You want to consistently be keeping up with putting out content. And there's a few reasons for that. When you put out a lot of content consistently, the algorithm is always optimizing to figure out who to show your content to, right? If you put something out about farming and owning chickens, that's gonna reach a different audience than if you put something out about being a plumber, right? Or how to fix a bad toilet or a clogged drain or something like that. And so when you're consistently putting out content that follows the same theme, follows the same cadence, I guess, you're helping the algorithm learn quicker. So for example, a good example of this is the chicken thing, okay? If one day you post about chickens and 2 people engage with that, the next time you post, the algorithm's gonna try and show that post to the same people who engaged with the previous post because they clearly like your content. And if the post is different than what they engaged with before and they don't engage with it, then that's kind of a red flag that these people don't like your content anymore. And so they're always gonna mix it around. And if that is so spread out, if it's like, randomly on a Monday, randomly 2 weeks later on a Thursday, and then a month later on a Tuesday, that's 3 posts over the span of like 2 or 3 months. And so there's no way to efficiently learn on top of it. Let me tell you something that we're doing. On this channel, we're doing like 10 shorts a day. It's kind of crazy. I have a camera set up right there. I have a camera set up right here, and we're just cranking out content. Now, the crazy part is sometimes the shorts will get 30 views and sometimes they'll get 3,000 views, right? And so what we're learning is every week we're looking at the top 5 performing and we're finding the themes within those, okay? So if in a week we post 70 videos, 70 short form videos, and we look at the 5 that did the best, we're gonna have a better, in 2-3 weeks, we're gonna have a much better idea of what's working and what themes to follow, what to talk about, than we would if we were posting 1 video a month. Like in a week, all right? Let's say 70 videos in a week. This is just short form. We're doing daily long form, but we're excluding that. So in a week, we're doing 70 short form. In a month, we're doing 280, all right? So from that, we've got 280 videos to look at and see which ones are performing the best. That's a lot of data. If we were doing 1 video a week at the end of the month, we would have 4 videos to look at. If we were doing 1 video a day, we would have 30. Now do you think that if I looked over 280 videos versus 30, that it would be a lot easier to find things that are working and not working quicker? Probably, right? A lot quicker. And it's the same for you. So as an outdoor living contractor, you're trying to stay on top of things and figure out what's gonna work, what your customers wanna see, what your potential customers wanna see, and what they engage with. And if you can put a video out daily That's a lot better than most people. That gives you 30 data points to learn from. That gives you 30 pieces of content to play with and to experiment with. If you're doing it daily, you've only got 4. And in those 4, maybe one of them is something somebody likes, but in that 30, maybe 5 of them is something somebody likes. And you can double down on the 5 so that the next month you do more stuff like the 5. So now you've got 15 out of the 30 that people like. And from that, you can double down again. So you're constantly learning and growing. Now, your next question is probably like, oh, well, what should I film? What should I post? Like, it is not hard. You guys do really interesting stuff. You have different projects going on. Like, it is really cool work. You just pull out your phone and you're like, hey guys, we're out here in Tucson and we're working on this really big project. One of the things, like, this came in late, blah, 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 but I wanted to show you what's going on. And then you just walk around and talk about it. Like, it's really not that hard. You ask one of your guys, hey, how long have you been doing so-and-so? What is it like? How's it been on this project? Boom, you got another video. Oh, you got a picture of something going in. Boom, you got another post. Oh, you're gonna take a selfie with the homeowner. Boom, you got another post. Like, you should be able to get 30 pieces of content a day. If that's all you do, just walk around, get 30 pieces of content a day. It's a game changer, okay? So short answer to the question, how often should I post? As often as you can consistently. My recommendation is at least hit daily. Like, go for daily, try and come up, like, challenge yourself for the next 30 days. I'm gonna post one video every single day. I'm gonna go to a different job site. I'm gonna just take a progress video, talk about what's going on, and boom, that's it. Like, that is my video for the day. And try that for a month, and I guarantee what you see, the results you see are gonna be just completely crazy. So there's a lot of free videos like this on this channel that help you become a better outdoor living contractor. We talk about the marketing side of things. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave a comment. We'll talk to you guys later.